Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright, now so here is the video in reference to that frauditor who caught the quick beat down over at the car wash, guys. Here in this video coming up, he goes to the police station to get this guy arrested. He wants charges put on this guy. He is now stating that he is being harassed on social media by this individual and his family members. Ain't that some shit, guys? The frauditors who like to harass people are now complaining to police, the people that they want to defund, the people that they want to abolish, the people that they go out there and harass and talk shit about. Here he is at the police station trying to put charges on this guy here because he says he is being harassed on social media. This is a new one for me, guys. Silence Beta Boy was the first one who that I noticed that runs to police when shit doesn't go his way with people that they harass, okay? Now, mind you, I'm going to show you two screenshots that he posted in this video, and I don't find anything harassing, but you guys read it. You tell me what if you think he's being harassed by the family members or so on. Anyway, in this video that's coming up, here he is stating, wants the guy arrested. Now, again, let me just say this here. I went on his channel and I noticed that he did the same. He has another video similar to this video of the car wash at Dollar General. So what I'm trying to get at, guys, is that this guy looks like he's going to private businesses and, while work is being done and looking to instigate shit. I don't know why. Maybe this is how he gets off. This is how he's making a living, okay? Apparently, he used to be self-employed. He'll make that comment in the video. He used to be in the construction business until he got into an accident, got hurt, and now I guess he's collecting disability or whatsoever, which gives him all the time in the world to go out there recording people. Okay, trying to make that supplemental YouTube channel money work for him, okay? Now, mind you, listen, I don't knock anybody who's out there trying to make a buck on YouTube. It's just the way they go about doing it. These guys are out there saying that they're doing public photography. But let's look at the big picture here now. Public photography, again, I gotta say, to me means you're out there recording the scenery, the general scenery in your area, right, where you're at. The birds, the architecture of a particular location that looks nice, old-fashioned, or whatever the case may be. The vehicles around, something cool. In his case, the construction work that was going on at the car wash. He found that, I found it peculiar, but apparently, because he's got another video of a Dollar General of a sidewalk being installed. So this is something that he gets off on. I don't know. He's looking for problems, I guess, and somehow when the work is being done at these locations, he's there recording. Okay, now mind you, he calls it public photography. But if you look in between, like if you read in between the lines here, what he was not just public photography, he was also focusing his cameras on specific individuals. That's what I'm trying to come out. That's the point that I'm trying to make. You can't call that public photography. When you're specifically recording like you're focused on one person, on a specific person, okay? Whether you know that person or not, if you're focused on that person for X amount of time, that's not public photography. You're instigating something. You want to get a reaction out of that person, okay? You don't know him, he don't know you, but you're aiming your camera at him, waiting, a few minutes until they get bent out of shape. Maybe in the beginning, the people that they're recording don't say shit. Oh, he's just, recording. But after a few minutes go by and you're saying like, why is this guy recording me? I don't know him. Did I do something to this guy? Eventually most people will get pissed off and come at you with something. Now, With this guy, in his case, he was recording that lady. Now, in the video, it only shows like a couple of times, but again, these guys have learned how to edit shit. You know, the shit that looks incriminating, they won't include it. Okay, so we're only seeing what they want us to see. For that guy, for that husband to go out his way, make a trip over there to confront that guy, it had to be serious enough. It had to be serious enough. It had to be serious enough for that lady to call her husband and let him know, hey, some asshole's over here recording me and so on. Come on now. Okay, so again, you know, he had to edit some of that video out there. You could see the video was all kind of chopped up in funny ways, so he did some editing to that video. Anyway, gets into a scuffle with him. Okay, and he did mace him. And thank you guys. I think a few of you guys said you saw them macing, and you could see the way his head jerked that he got maced, okay? And he might have threw the first shot. I got a couple of people telling me different, but I think he threw the first shot. Now, mind you, here he is, this video coming up. He's at the police station complaining that he is being harassed by the husband and the husband's family members, okay? He's only put up two screenshots of comments from the husband and the husband's stepdaughter, okay, that made comments to him, okay? And he's calling that harassment, guys. Please, the shit that these guys do to people, and this guy's got the nerve to bitch and moan about two comments from two different people on his website, or should I say his channel. He's calling that harassment. I'm going to put the screenshots up, pause it, read it, and you guys let me know if you think that's harassment. And then we'll kick the video off of him going to the police department. And we'll get a better understanding of what I just said. Let's check it out.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
How can I help you?
I'm here to report a crime.
Absolutely. What's going on?
On 6/7/2022, a gentleman jumped out of his truck, approached me violently, grabbed my camera, turned it off and broke it. I tried to get away from him. He grabbed my iPad and broke it, turned it off, threw it, pushed me, and I had to defend myself.
Where did this take place?
Easy Clean Car Wash.
Yeah. What's your telephone number?
I don't have one.
That's okay. I'll have you have a seat. I'll have an officer come out and speak with you, okay?
I didn't hear you?
I'll have you have a seat and I'll have an officer come out and speak with you.
Okay. No, I wasn't calling you or anything. I'm still waiting.
No problem. Officer Rose will be in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Hello. How can I?
Yes.
How can I help
I'm here to
you,
report a crime.
sir? What's going on?
On 6/7/2022, a man jumped out of his truck, hand on his pistol, then approached me, grabbed my camera, twisted my camera, turned it off, broke it, snatched it out of my hands. When I tried to flee, I picked up my iPad to video him with it. He took my iPad, smacked it against my chest, grabbed it, took it from me, and threw it against the wall, and I had to defend myself. This man was at Easy Clean Car Wash on 301. The man put his hand on his firearm multiple times. Twice he told me he should have shot me.
Weren't the police called out there?
Charges were pressed against me, not against him. I demand charges pressed against that man.
Well,
He
that's
assaulted me.
State Attorney's Office handles that. We don't, I mean, state
So
attorney.
the state's attorneys handled my arrest?
It's all one incident. It's all one incident.
So why wasn't he arrested?
I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know all the circumstances, but I know it was investigated.
Why can't I press charges against my assailant?
I don't know whether you'd really have to talk to the officers who actually originated it, the report, and ask them. They already handled it. So,
Yeah, they refused to.
okay, well then you'd have to.
Why would they refuse
I don't
to
know.
press charges for me?
You'd have to speak with their supervisor.
Can I speak to their supervisor? Do you need their names?
They're not working today. They come in on Monday. They're off the next 3 days.
And your name is?
Officer Chandler.
Officer, no bars or anything?
No,
And your badge number?
my ID number is 446.
Okay, and who is your supervisor, sir?
Sergeant Wainwright.
Sergeant Wainwright? And that was him?
I gave it
Yeah,
somewhere around
okay.
here earlier.
All right.
Yep.
So there's nothing that I can do about my assailant threatening,
You would-
he's threatening me still on my
Since the
YouTube.
Since the incident was investigated, you would really need to get with the officers who investigated it and the supervisor who was on scene at that time. And then you could discuss it with them. All right?
And can you write me down the incident number, their
I
names,
don't know.
and their sergeant's
I'm trying
or
to put
supervisor's
you
name?
on. Right now, you'd probably have to come back because our CAD system is down. It's been down all day.
So I'm unable to make a police report at all. Is that what you're saying, Officer Sandler?
Right now, correct. Yep.
And I would have to go to the police that arrested me, but not my assailant, in order to...
Listen, okay, I'm not going to sit here and play games.
I'm trying to understand
Okay,
you,
listen,
sir.
understand this,
Don't treat
okay?
me like a child.
Listen, I'm going to treat you like a child, okay? If
Why
you
would
don't
you
like
do
it,
that?
The door's right there.
Why would
Okay?
you treat me
I'm
like
not
a
gonna-
child?
I'm not
Act
gonna stand here.
professionally. I'm trying to understand this, sir. I was assaulted.
Report's been written. You did-
My
bring
life
it up
was
with-
threatened.
okay, bring it up with the officer who investigated, because I'm not sure exactly what went on there. They investigated it, and then they have a supervisor. Have a good day.
You're a sorry excuse for an officer, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You most definitely are.
All right, so I don't know if the frauditor was intentionally being an asshole or he really didn't understand. He was trying to make sense of what the officer told him. I mean, I understood exactly what the officer was saying. You gotta go pretty much speak with the officer who arrested him in the beginning, and throw all your concerns at him. Why didn't the other guy get charged and so on? Okay, this officer really doesn't know anything, and you have to go talk to the officer or the supervisor, one or the other. And then the officer just, I don't know, I guess he took it that as he kept repeating what the officer was saying, I guess the officer felt that he was being screwed with, and hey, I ain't got time for your games. He's aiming the camera at him too. That's not helping the situation out, but hey, that's the way things are. So again, I don't know if the frauditor was being serious, because some people are slow. I'm not gonna knock them. Some people are slow. Okay, but anyway, let me say that a couple of his videos that I've been checking out, okay, there's a frauditor who calls herself Lady Justice Press. I think that was it. Lady Press Justice or Lady Justice Press, one way or the other, okay? I noticed that she goes on his channel, on his videos, I should say, and gives them support. Right on, this and that. Frauditors, they got to pat themselves on the back or whatsoever. Okay, now mind you, here she goes to the car wash now to give them support. Okay, these frauditors, I don't know. They're all looking to profit off the same location, let's say. Let's check that video out of her giving him his support. Or giving him. Did I say that right, guys? Let's check out the video.
Liberty Press out here in Zephyr Hills, Florida. We've already had the police called up on us, just bringing everybody up to speed on what's going on. Yin Yang, I'm not sure where he went to, but we're at the Easy Car Wash in Zephyr Hills, Florida. They do not respect constitutional rights out here. Oh, sorry, guys. They do not respect constitutional rights out here in Zephyr Hills, Florida. However, they did call the police, and the police even was told, hey, there's no reason for you to be out here. We didn't call the police on you. Whoever called the police, you need to talk to them. They did talk to them. The officers were in fact dismissed. It took them a bit to leave. I need to Anyway, the police did leave. The people inside this establishment did have their feelings all hurt and upset. Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe, perhaps. But until somebody says something, I'm going to step wherever I step as a free person in a free society, in a free country. Yeah. A $7 car wash. Too bad our rights aren't worth $7 anymore. That is really sad. Really sad. Yeah, it was absolutely funny. I did record it static, and I will get that up as quickly as I can. But this establishment did call the police. Two of Zephyr Hills, I keep calling them the finest, but I don't know that to be a fact. But I'm holding out that hopefully. Anyway, we did have two Zephyr Hill police officers that did come up and tried to engage and basically tried to assume that something was going on, that somebody sent us here. And again, for the record, no one sent this lady anywhere. This lady does as this lady chooses to do, because I am a free people in a free country, in a free society. I answer for my own choices, actions. I am here. Hey, Miss American Amy, it's fabulous seeing you guys. Seeing you. It's kind of hard to see everybody in the sun, but I'm gonna try. We got Bonnie in the house. Anyway, I am going to get that static recording done up as quickly as I can. I probably, because I'm going to be traveling some more, it probably won't come up for another 2 days. 2 days probably, because I'm going to edit it. I want to bring you guys the best possible footage. It started out with a bang, and it's going to end with a bang. But ultimately, what has happened Just like I was saying earlier in my static recording, some people pay thousands and thousands of dollars for a formal education. Today, Yin Yang News Now and Lady Justice Liberty Press came to Zephyr Hills, and I can proudly say we formally educated the individuals in this establishment that public photography is not a crime, can never be a crime, and you cannot criminalize a constitutionally protected activity, even if it's toward a local business. Even if it's toward a local business. Because anything you see in public, you can record. That is why at all these stoplights, you see cameras. That's why. Public photography is not a crime, can never be a crime. And if you don't want to be recorded, stay home, keep your curtains closed, keep your doors locked, and hide behind your couch if you truly don't want to be recorded, filmed, or engaged with. Honestly, that's the only way to ensure you're never going to be seen or heard by anyone or anything. Just stay home, lock yourself away, hide.
All right, well, there you go, guys. Here this, what is it, Lady Justice, Liberty Press, whatever. Okay, here she went over there on behalf of a caveman or whatsoever to give him support. And she had the cops called on them. Okay, her and this other guy, Yin Yang. Never heard of him before. I'm going to check out his channel in a little bit. But they went over there to show support for the knucklehead who got arrested. And like I said, he's done this at other businesses too. Dollar General is one that he got on his channel as we speak. He did the same thing. So this guy goes to various private businesses when they're having work done, and I don't know why he's doing it. He gets off on it as much as I could tell. Anyway, here's what she did, okay? What she did. All she did was walk up and down the sidewalk and all that. I will call that public photography, okay? Because she didn't specifically target any of the employees there. But she's not looking at the big picture, okay? She is now saying that the car wash does not respect her constitutional rights because they called the cops on her. Now, this is the way I see it. I don't know how you guys see it, but this is how I see it. All I can say is that the construction workers, this just happened a couple of days ago, okay? So last week, one of the individuals' husband gets into a physical fight with some guy that was out there recording them, okay? Then a couple of days later, here she pops up with some other guy. They're setting up tripods right next door. There's a Burger King right next door. And apparently you saw that guy Yin Yang. He had his tripod set up with the camera and all that, aiming it at them. Okay? So think about it. Here you got one guy set up with a tripod recording from a Burger King parking lot. Her walking up and down the sidewalk recording the car wash or whatsoever. So instead of them getting physical so that no problems happen, they don't want to see anybody get hurt, because somebody else would have went up to them. What are you looking for problems? You're here recording on his behalf. I'll knock your head off, okay? Listen, people are getting to that point where they're getting fed up with this bullshit of people aiming cameras at them, okay, for no reason. If there was a reason behind it, I could kind of swallow it. But if you're just going to locations just for the hell of it, just randomly picking people to record just to get a reaction, you got to expect that eventually you're going to pick that wrong person that's going to react the wrong way and knock the shit out of you, okay? But anyway, here she's making comments that the location does not respect people's constitutional rights because they called the police. I see they did it the right way. They had an option. Go up and smack the chick in the face, which I don't believe in hitting ladies, but I mean, it could have been done. You know, they could have got physical with these two people here, but they did the right thing. They called the police. Let the police intervene. Let them do what they got to do. The police were called. They were, you know, blase, whatever happened, and that's it, okay? But you can't say that the car wash don't respect people's rights to record because they called the cops on them. They just had an incident a week ago, and you know, and they just don't want any problems, so they did the right thing. Okay, now watch this here, guys. I want to pull this screenshot here. I love the screenshot. Hold on, let me bring it up. Hang on. All right, so here's the comment on her video, the video that we just seen. Here's a comment. Now, I'm not sure if it's a subscriber of hers or somebody who just ended up watching the video, but listen to this comment. It's a beautiful comment. That's why I picked it. Just came about your video. The video is nearly over, and I still have no clue what this establishment has done. Don't know. Me either, guys. I don't know what the hell this business did that had that guy there from the get-go recording and now has her there supporting this asshole. What has that car wash done to have these people going over there recording them? Okay? Nobody knows but them. Okay? Was it that they didn't want to be filmed? Is that the reason, you know, that they're making a big deal? Because in the beginning, again, I'm going to say, I'm not trying to stick up for the car wash. I'm looking at the big picture here. If you're just there recording the construction work, you found it interesting, or you have something to say about the work that's being done and so on, okay. But he wasn't doing that. He was recording specific people. Now, in her video, she didn't do that. So I'll say that her video was public photography. She was just recording the business and so on. Okay, she didn't pick any specific person. That's public photography. To me, that is. Okay. Now, let's see, back to what he was saying here and why these were being filmed to begin with. You just left us hanging unless I missed something here. Now, this is the good part. I love this here. Yes, we are a free country and people have rights. But we have laws for a reason. Guys, can you imagine living in a world with no laws? We all know we have sick people out there, guys. We have some people out there that are not playing with a full deck that would do some serious harm to people if there were no laws. If there were no consequences to them doing what they want to do, we all be in some kind of trouble. Okay, so I prefer to live in a world where we have rules and laws and so on, okay? But again, those laws are put in place for everyone's protection. Freedom does not mean anything goes. That's the best part right there, guys. These guys are always talking about freedom as if freedom means to them that they can do what the hell they want to do, when they want to do it, where they want to do it. Freedom does not mean that. It truly does not mean that. And that's the way they do it. They abuse the shit out of the word freedom, in my opinion. Okay? I love this comment. It said it all. And I want to show you what the hell she wrote. How she replied to this, okay? That just shows me the type of mentality that these frauditors have. They're doing shit and they don't even know why they're doing it. They're just doing shit to make a video, to get clicks and views, to make money. They don't have no purpose. They don't have no real, meaning to why they're doing what they're doing. So back to this here. Freedom does not mean that anything goes. Otherwise, you would have lawlessness, which is what we would need. I see that part I don't understand. We would need the price. If everyone is free to do as they please, humans are the only creatures on the planet and so on. Okay, this guy just said everything that I wanted. It just touched me. Okay, I don't care. This guy said it all. Okay, but look at this. Look how she responded to this. I love that you are asking questions and also leaving me some much needed constructive criticism. Sometimes we do take for granted that everyone knows what's going on. My most sincere and humble apologies for that. Cammed up caveman was assaulted by an armed man. First of all, you couldn't tell he was armed. Nobody knew he was armed. Nobody knew he was armed until the daughter made comments on. So here she's just saying shit to make it dramatize it, let's say. Again, I say nobody knew he was armed and lied about. I don't know what lies she's talking about. I don't know what all happened, but caveman was kidnapped, which is arrested. Just a protest so everyone remembers public photography is not a crime. Just a sister helping out a brother. Well, honestly, I understand now what she's getting at. She saw a fellow frauditor get arrested for some stupid shit that he did. He brought that shit upon himself, okay? And here she is trying to show him support. But again, what did the car wash do wrong that he was there from the get-go? And what he did and what she did were two different things. If he was just there recording the construction work that was going on, I don't think anybody would have said shit. But now you start recording specific people, and apparently he was recording that female. Again, I'm going to say it. It had to be something serious enough that she felt afraid that she called her husband on him. So apparently he edited that shit out, okay, try to make himself look innocent or whatever. And just basically this chick over here, and excuse the way I say it, okay, because I got much respect for ladies, but here she went to a location, walked up and down the sidewalk recording them, trying to intimidate them because they got that individual arrested. He was acting like an asshole. He forget about it. He did everything that happened to him. He deserved it. He brought that shit on himself. And then she don't even know why the hell she's there, other than the fact that one of her fellow frauditors got arrested. Guys, let me know what you think about this. This comment is like top of the line in my book. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you in my next video.